Hey guys, and welcome back to Internet Exploration, where I think I've gone officially insane because I have no idea why I'm making this video. Hey guys, welcome to the Pringles website. Hey, why are we on the Pringles website? Dude, I don't know. That's just kind of how today is going, but I don't know. I was eating Pringles and it's like, I was making an Internet Exploration video and let's, I guess, look at the Pringles website. I don't know. So that's the video. Let's get right into it, right? Cookies on our website. I really don't care. Let's go. Okay. Like I said, I don't know. Not much of an intro. I don't know. I was eating some original Pringles yesterday and it was like, you know what? I guess we'll visit the website, but you know what? Apparently they have a lot of varieties of Pringles as well. And I don't really know that because I only really eat pizza Pringles, the original Pringles, and like sour cream and onion. So I guess we'll get more educated on Pringles today. And then maybe go into the Wayback Machine and see if it looked any cooler back in the day. And I guess go on eBay and see if anyone's trying to scalp a really rare Pringle or something. Because that's just how eBay works. But anyways, let's investigate the website. 43% of people have gotten their hands stuck in a Pringle can apparently. So if you're currently stuck in one, you're in good company. Kellogg Company 2021 Kantar link test. So is that an accurate number or is that just some shit they made up? Get stuck in and share your Pringles can hands on TikTok, dude. Share that shit on TikTok, dude. That's hilarious how they try to kind of wave it in, I guess, and try to be hip, but I digress. So I was trying to see at the bottom if they had anything like a join our team or whatever, but I guess you'd have to go to Kellogg's to join up with them, right? You got an FAQ. Actually, let's dive into that. That'd be fucking hilarious. You got all these links. We're not going to really look into that because, that's kind of boring. Products, though, we'll have to dig into the products because, like I said, I really don't know a lot about Pringles, honestly, because I think it's one of those things where it's like everyone gets it, though, but it's like you go into a grocery store or whatever, you go to Walmart, and you know what you're going for, so your eyes just immediately look for what you're going for, and you don't look for anything else, and you just grab it and go. So that kind of happens with Pringles to me, because it's like, okay, I'm either getting the original sour cream or I'm getting pizza, so I'm zeroing in on those, and they got a bunch of others, I think, but my eyes just glance right over them, and I'm like, I'm just going for the ones that I know I like. But let's see if we should diversify. Let's see if we should be diverse in our selection of Pringles, or my selection of Pringles, I guess. We'll go to all flavors, see what they got popping off. So let's see. They got Pringles Scorching Buffalo Crisp. I don't think I really get down with that because I don't really like hot shit, to be honest. Pringles Philly Cheesesteak. That doesn't sound bad. Not highly rated, but that don't sound very bad, honestly. But I could see how that could go wrong, though, because they probably go heavy on only onion. Only at Walmart, too. Savor the taste of caramelized onion, sirloin steak, cheese, and a hint of garlic. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting, to be honest. Maybe I shouldn't be so tunnel vision. Those sound kind of interesting. What's the ingredients, though? Because that's kind of where it matters. I wonder if it's actually got anything like Philly cheesesteak in it. It's got sugar, onion powder. I see garlic powder, cheddar cheese, spice, onion juice concentrate, and then I don't see much else in the way of flavors besides artificial and natural flavors, which, that's always great. Whoever approved this flavor needs to be fired. Bought these yesterday. So gross I spit it out. My husband eats one and says disgusting. My 2-year-old grandchild won't eat after one chip. These are plain nasty and smell nasty. Good idea, but the flavor is just terrible. Who approved these? Nah, I'm always game to try something new, but these tasted nothing like a Philly cheesesteak, let alone cheese or steak. The worst. They tasted like jalapenos. Will not be wasting my money on these. Whoever was on the test taste panel must never tasted a Philly cheesesteak or steak stuff. Very disappointed. Well, to be honest, they'll get the flavors of like everything but probably the bread and the steak in that. These are the worst thing I have ever tasted. I would rather a newborn throw up in my mouth than to have ever tasted that again. Damn, people are roasting it though, dude. Maybe that's not the move. I don't know. They got french fries and ketchup with that. That would be pretty cool, to be honest. Even though some people find ketchup chips kind of weird, which is kind of weird that you think it's weird, to be honest, because if you think about it, at least in the potato chip form, a ketchup flavored potato chip is pretty much the same thing as french fries and ketchup, because french fries are potatoes and then you have ketchup, which are tomatoes, and potato chips are potatoes and ketchup is tomatoes, so it kind of just makes sense. But I don't know, those sound pretty good too. Hot Honey Crisps don't sound all that bad either, but I don't know about hot honey. I like kind of just a regular like barbecue honey. You got Pringles Enchilada Adobedo. I don't know, I fucked that up bad. I don't even know what that flavor is supposed to be, honestly. Let's find out, I guess. Spicy Mexican enchiladas. Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't think you can get it to taste authentically like enchiladas, though. Or probably not. The ingredients list doesn't even exist apparently, so that kind of is weird. Pringles Los Meros Habaneros Crisps. What? Grilled habanero peppers. Oh, I wouldn't like that then, because I really don't like peppers. That'd be off the table for me, I'll say. But Pringles Minecraft Suspicious Stew Crisps? That's weird. Venture through the infinite world of Minecraft with the crisp, tantalizing taste of hearty Minecraft Suspicious Stew flavor. I don't even know what that is. I guess I haven't played Minecraft in like for fucking ever since I had a PS Vita, so these ingeniously shaped potato chips. Damn, dude. With the blend of hearty stew flavors that end in a spicy kick. A delicious take on the stew previously only found in Minecraft stuff now brought in the real world. They don't have the ingredients for it, whatever reason. I wonder if I can find the ingredients elsewhere. So Target has the lowdown on the ingredients list, which let's see what it's got in it besides the usual shit. It's got spices, sugar, onion powder, tomato powder, paprika, garlic powder, citric acid. Those would be all the flavors, but I don't know, it's got a bunch of spices in it, and like it says, natural and artificial flavors, which is always suspect as shit. Alright, Pringles flavor favorites. I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with most of these at least. Yeah, so of course you got the originals, which, you know, are banger as hell, and of course sour cream and onion, which are banger as hell. I think I've had cheddar cheese before. I don't really remember them very well though. I don't know if I've had barbecue though. I would naturally avoid salt and vinegar because I don't like that. Ranch I don't think I've ever had. Pizza crisps, the OGs, and of course the best ones ever made. Cheddar and sour cream, I don't think I've had that. And that's pretty much it. They also have these ones as well. I think right now the move of at least what sounds good out of this lineup is that Philly cheesesteak and french fry and ketchup sound really banger. I'd probably want to try them. Pringles scorching. Probably would like none of these because I don't like hot shit. But yeah, I wouldn't try buffalo. Sour cream I probably wouldn't try because, I mean, I could just have regular sour cream. I don't want the hot stuff. Loaded nachos. That would be interesting if it wasn't hot though. Scorching cheddar wouldn't have because it's hot. BBQ they got in regular, so I'd probably just have the regular one. But wavies, I don't think I've seen these before. But they look like they got all the same flavors as, well actually no, they got some different ones. They got applewood smoked cheddar. That sounds interesting. Sweet and spicy barbecue, which sounds interesting. And white cheddar actually kind of sounds banger as well. Damn. Pringles lighter side, reduced fat and lightly salted, in case you want to be healthy while eating Pringles, right? I wonder if I could find all the older flavors. We might try that later, but I mean, they got some cool ones in there. Philly cheesesteak and french fry and ketchup definitely sound kind of interesting stuff I would be willing to try, honestly. But I would try that for the meme, probably the Minecraft one. I don't know what the hell they put in an FAQ, but this is the FAQ. How are Pringles made? Pringles are made with real potatoes that we form into a Pringle-shaped potato dough, whatever the hell that means. We fry and season the crisps just to right before placing them into our iconic can. The seasoning system we use is a waterfall process. Seasoning gets sprinkled on versus tumbler like other chip processes. Well, they're too fragile to do something like that. They'd break. Are Pringles gluten-free? No. What's the right way to eat Pringles? Is there a wrong way to eat one? There's no wrong way. Well, that's obviously the answer. However, some people claim that the best way to eat them is with the top of the chip, the side facing the lid of the can facing down. Pringles typically have more seasoning on the top of the crisp than the bottom, so this way you get the most intense flavor experience. Did not know that. That's interesting. Are Pringles crisps vegan and vegetarian? They pretty much right. We are not exactly sure. So there you go. Who invented Pringles? That's a good question. They have a bunch of bullshit up front, but Frederick Bauer started working on Pringles back in the mid-1950s. Damn, these bitches have been around for a while, dude. I know they'd been around since the 1950s, dude. That is long. So that's kind of all there is to see for, I guess, a website. I mean, they got Contact Us. It's a very basic website, obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss that into the Wayback Machine now. So let's see. They got archives all the way back to 1997. We'll start at 1997 and see if they even had, like, anything beyond a rudimentary website in 1997. Well, I guess while Wayback's taking its time, because it's taking a long-ass time to do anything, but we'll look up Pringle on eBay and see what we get. Now, of course, we're not going to just sort by regular. We're going to go by where's sort best match? No, highest to lowest. Well, there's machines called Pringle. Okay, that's great. That kind of ruins the vibe, right? There's a machine called Pringle. Oh, here we go. Folded Pringle pizza flavor, brand new, $3,000 or best offer plus $5.55 shipping. So if you wanted a folded Pringle, it's all yours for $3,000. Of course, it's a pizza one, so that makes it a bit more, you know, worth it in my opinion. Last original Pringles in the world for $2,000. That's great. Pringles misprint. I don't know if there's such thing as a misprint of a Pringles. Diamond in the middle, super rare. $2,000 or best offer. At least you get free shipping on it though. Honestly, it doesn't seem like there's too much in the way of outrageous ones. Like here's another folded one, multi-grain Pringle. You can either bid on it for $616.63 or you can buy it now for $863.28 from the United Kingdom apparently. Not a lot of wild shit going on here, but I wonder if I can find a list of all the Pringles flavors because surely there's been more than those. Like I know that for a fact, but we'll see if we can find them though. Because surely there's a master list out there with every flavor ever made. But so let's see, they got all 172 apparently. They got some uninteresting ones to be honest in the mix, so I don't think we'll mention all of them. Wendy's spicy chicken, which I didn't know existed at some point, but that's kind of cool. Like I said, they got some boring ones like white cheddar and black pepper and like sweet fiery barbecue, not really worth mentioning. So we'll kind of skip through this and look like for the best ones out of them all of them. So you got white chocolate peppermint, which that's fucking weird to be honest. Like were they dipped or was it like seasoned? I don't know if it was dipped, that might kind of be banger. Otherwise, that'd kind of be weird. Apparently, they did another Wendy's one, Wendy's Baconator. That'd be interesting. MOA burger. Don't know what that means, to be honest. But they got wasabi and soy sauce. That's weird. They had tortilla chips at one point, which that's kind of interesting. They had cinnamon sugar, which that sounds kind of weird for putting potato and cinnamon together, but I guess it could work maybe. Sweet corn, which is, like I said, another kind of interesting flavor. Soft shell crab. I feel like that's a meme. Is that for real? They had like a crab flavor at one point. Smoky bacon. That sounds good. Seaweed. That's got to be a meme, right? Like seaweed flavor? Unless these are like foreign flavors like made like somewhere in like overseas in Asia or something. That might be the case. Rotisserie chicken and roasted turkey. Those sound interesting, but not exactly interesting in a good way. Like interesting in either they could be really good or like absolutely awful. They had mozzarella sticks and marinara. That's an interesting one. They also had a cheeseburger and cheesy. Man, I missed out at some point. I don't know when these existed though. So they had pigs in a blanket. That's also an interesting one. How the hell would you do pecan pie in a Pringles flavor? That doesn't sound good at all, actually. Never mind. I was about to say that sounds interesting. That is interesting, but it definitely does not sound good. Apparently they did a top ramen flavor at one point. Man, I didn't know Pringles was getting down with like these really weird flavors. Like I said, obviously I missed out at some point. Some of these sound interesting. They got ketchup. I don't know if that's any different from like the French fries and ketchup one though. See, that was what I was talking about. Honey mustard. I don't want like hot mustard or hot honey. I want honey mustard. That sounds good. Grilled shrimp. That's another interesting one. Like really interesting. I know shrimp chip exists, but that's kind of a weird flavor, especially if it exists in the US. There were so many flavors, dude. Taco night sounds banger as hell. They had just a straight up cinnamon and sugar. Like I said, I think they had that down lower on the list, but that just does not sound good at all. Like mixing cinnamon and potato just does not sound good. And then besides that, they had a couple of variations of like bacon. So bacon ranch, bacon and cheese, just straight up bacon. Those sound pretty interesting to be honest, but that's the master list apparently. So apparently they had 172 flavors, which is fucking nuts, but I digress. So let's see if Wayback has caught up at this point. So Wayback has caught up at this point, and this is what the website looked like in 1997. This is pretty much the definition of a 1997 website if you've ever seen one, because this looks exactly like a website made in the 1990s. Like his music, his snack, legal. That's actually funny. They got a legal section. That is 1990s as all hell for a website. Definitely what I expected, to be honest. Now this is from 2000 and they updated a bit more. It kind of looks a lot less interesting though. This is a lot less appealing than the 1990s website, but maybe that's because I'm a 90s kid or some shit. This is 2013. Yeah, the website got a lot more generic looking, to be honest. I mean, it was going down the hill since 1997, but this looks pretty barren, to be honest. I wish websites would go back to that kind of design, because that 1990s one looked really cool. Yeah, man, this is 2017. A very boring website, to be honest. They just got more and more boring over the years. They peaked, honestly, in 1997, but we'll see what it looks like in 2020, and we'll just wrap the video up after that. And the 2020 website actually looks pretty much the same to the current standing website, but that was a deep dive, I guess, I don't know, into the world of Pringles on the internet. We looked at the Pringles website, all the Pringles flavors. We looked at what they were selling for on eBay, and then we looked at some of the older website designs, which the only good one was in 1997 apparently. But yeah, that's Pringles, a video that really shouldn't exist at all, but you know, now it exists and it'll be out there, I guess. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you. Stay chill.